As you can see, we are experiencing here in the UK untold weather pattern. See-through snow, and it's the 23rd of December. Lovely, isn't it? Not. Oh well, at least I'm in the dry and can carry on making the machine. Okay, off we go. Here is a mistake I made very early on, and it never occurred to me that this would happen when I did the modification I did. But the carrying bar here, which is carrying the sorry, I'm holding the light to give you a much better lighting. Didn't occur to me that this bar, when I reverse the springs to hold it in place, moved. Dumb or what? When I say I'm thick, I now discovered I'm also very dumb as well. So, what I've done is I found a simple way of sorting out this side, and it locks it solid, absolutely solid. And that is with this. By simply screwing it into there, like that, and gluing it in position, or welding it in position, sorry. That is now, whoops, yeah, the gantry moved before the bar did. Okay, so I should be gluing that one in there. On the other side, I should be having another block of wood like this, with a metal plate on the end of it, pushing on the rod, and that will hold it in place, and that'll be screwed and glued and welded and screwed in place. Okay peeps, so when I've done that I'll show it to you finished, and you won't have to be bored to death watching me do it. Okay, see you when I've done it. Right peeps, now we're going to fit the block that is going to hold the bar at this end in. I got that up far enough? I think so. Okay. Right, there we are. So now you can see that that block is actually stopping that bar going back now. So I'll turn you off and we'll go up the other end, and I'll show you what I'm going to do up there with the bolt. I'm going to get some liquid weld, and we're going to put it under the nut head, because I don't know where this is going to end up. So if I put it all the way around, then it'll end up where it's supposed to, and then we just slip it in there, push it, screw it all the way up, and yeah, I know it's on an angle, but that is a good thing at the minute, because I can get some liquid weld down the back of that before I push it back in. Right. Probably going to have glue all over the place, but there we go. That's in. That's up nice and tight. Got glue all over my fingers. So it doesn't go down on the table if it dribbles. I put a piece of printed circuit board underneath. Okay, well, that has now secured the bar at this end. So this bar now only flexes because of its length. It doesn't flex because there's no support at either end. And there goes the glue dribbling down. Well, that's fine, not a problem at all. Alright then, bye for now. Right, now we're making the sled for the Z-axis, and what I've done is I've got the two butterfly nuts where I want them, about 2.5 inches apart I think it is. When I can find, oh here it is, tape measure, I can tell you exactly. It's 1.5 inches apart. Yeah, 1.5 inches apart. And the sled is made up of two pieces, 4 1/4 long by 3 3/8 wide. Oh, sorry, metric. Here we go. 107 by 86, and the distance between is 40 mil. That should keep everybody happy. Right, so what I've done is I've placed the bottom part of the sled under the butterfly bolts and equidistant. So in other words, the same amount of material is sticking out either side of the bars. Then all I've done is I've taken my marker and marked the bottom edge of the wing nuts. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take a drill. You can decide on what size drill you want to use, but it needs to be bigger than the body of the wing nut. That's the body part before the wings themselves. And all we're going to do is just sink it into here. Not very far. Just keeping within the marks. I'm not putting very much pressure on there at all, so I was alright in the middle of the Y table. Okay. And then we just clean it up in our usual way. Now when we're using the liquid welder on this part of the project, be very careful that you don't get any of the liquid weld on the thread. Do that, you'll be in trouble. Right, and I've moved that one, so obviously that's got to come down a bit. or when these distances aren't critical, they could be 2 inches apart, inch and a half apart. Even 5 light years apart, as long as you've got a big enough piece of timber, you can do the same job. Right, there we go. We're now in there. Excuse me. Now what we need to do now is, you would think, the opposite on this side. Wrong! Right, what we're going to do now is mark up some plywood, and we're going to have a strip down there and a strip down there. And what they're for is to A, fill the gap, but also to bring the level up so that on the largest side is so that the top part of the sled rides on that bar, and then we'll put another piece of thinner plywood under this side so that we've got it level all the way across. So we'll be building it up in on both sides so that we can then put the top on, and then hopefully we'll be able to show it going up and down. Right, when I'm ready for the next bit, peeps, I'll come back.